What's up, guys? I'm G5 Cosmos. First off, I wanted to give you guys a big thanks for the support on some of the recent videos. Been putting a lot of work to try and make better quality videos, so I appreciate that. Those videos have been like short tech videos, so if you enjoy those kind of videos, don't go anywhere. There's going to be more of that coming to this channel, but today we're doing something a little bit different, and I'm going to be making a tier list video. This is actually my second tier list video. It's more of a discussion kind of video, so it will be a little longer. Just be prepared for that, and like I said, the other kind of videos, gonna have plenty more of those too. But yeah, guys, so I got a lot of good reception on the last tier list videos. Got a lot of views, so you guys clearly enjoy this kind of stuff too. So to get right into it, first off, I just want to introduce the way I'm doing the tier list video is that I'm combining my own opinions with results so far. So the game has been out for just a little over a month, or actually no, not quite even a month yet. So it's still very new. It's still, you know, a lot of things are up in the air. And as you look right at the list, probably the first thing you'll notice is that there are a ton of characters in high tier. And that's basically just because I think there are a lot of really good characters in this game, but so many of them don't have evidence of being super broken enough to be a top tier yet. So that's why you see that. But anyway, I'm going to get right into the characters. This is going to be the top tier video, and then we'll have them segmented for all of the additional tiers. So by the way, also the tiers are not ordered. That's important. Within tiers, they're not ordered. So I have Fox as the first character just because that is my main, but I do think Fox is top tier. And I wanted to say that even though they're not ordered within anything, I did start off with the characters who, in no order, I believe are top 5. So we have Fox, Krom, Inkling, Pichu, and Palutena. Now, if this was based purely on my own opinion and not based on results, I would switch Peach and Daisy with Krom. I think they're better than Krom, actually, but that's just purely opinion, and I do believe Krom has better results at the moment. But anyway, Fox, yeah, I mean, we've seen what Light and Larry have been doing, making, you know, waves in tournaments, as you'd expect. Fox is just a character that's really kind of unchanged from Smash 4 in terms of what makes his moveset good. He still has an amazing whiff punish option with dash attack. When he gets you in the air, he can juggle you really well. He falls really quickly, so he can frame trap you. And to some extent, those factors actually work even better in Smash Ultimate, because, you know, the air dodge is much worse. So if you air dodge above Fox, he has plenty of time to land, catch you with another dash attack, up smash, up tilt, whatever he wants. He can also do up out of dash, so that gives him plenty more options. He has nair up smash as a kill confirm, which is consistent. He doesn't exactly have the best kill. He's not the best at getting kills because he still loses to shield, but then he can grab you and put you in disadvantage where he has such a strong chance to hit you. And anyway, next, Krom. Even though I said I don't think Krom, in my opinion, is top 5, he is definitely a really strong character. Despite having an exploitable recovery, as we all know, his airspeed is ridiculous, so he can still make it back very easily without being edge-guarded very proficiently. And his moveset is just oppressive. That's just what it is. It's just oppressive. Krom swings on you, and he's just really strong. He can space at max range and have the strong hit, which Roy cannot do, of course. And yeah, I mean, he has combos. He has a ridiculous suicide kill confirm with fair up B that you've probably seen. He's just a very strong character. Also, some of the best movement in the game, really fast ground speed, and an amazing dash dance make this character definitely top tier. Next, we have Inkling, who a lot of top players speculate to be the best character in the game. I don't know if I would say that I think she's the best character in the game in my own opinion, but she's definitely really solid. Just one of those kind of like Diddy Kong, like Smash 4 Diddy Kong kind of characters, where she has a really consistent moveset, really good dash dance, and she has grab confirms at most percents. Including a kill confirm, which is kind of tight and a small window, but it is a kill confirm nevertheless. She has roller, which is avoidable, but it's a still very consistent kill confirm, which leaves you in the ground for years to come, years and years. And obviously she can get any kind of smash attack out of that, which is really good for kills. She has a projectile. Well, technically, I guess you can consider Splatter Shot a projectile, but I'm talking about the Splat Bomb. So really solid projectile that also inks the opponent, which allows her to do a lot more damage. Really good ledge pressure, juggling, just a really solid overall character, like really good at everything, honestly. And amazing recovery, not to mention. Okay, Pichu. So Pichu is probably like the strongest of the glass cannon characters. Pichu, as we've seen from Void's performance, is a really strong character at top level play. He has amazing combos that can do so much damage, and a lot more to him than you. I mean a lot more to you than him, excuse me. Like, a lot of people's like, how can Pichu be good if he does damage to himself? Well, for every bit of damage that he does to himself, he does way more to the opponent if the Pichu player is playing correctly. He also is really good at getting kills. Forward tilt is extremely safe and kills at like 100 at ledge. Back air actually always sends you, behind Pichu, like a back air is supposed to, but it also lets you drag people with it. So you can like back air somebody like near the ledge and carry them halfway towards the blast zone, and they may die, and it's strong too. Down air is a ridiculous spike. He has although he doesn't have a hitbox, his recovery goes further than Pikachu, so he still has a really good recovery. Just really, really solid character. Like, he's light and he does damage to himself, so he's gonna die really easily. But at the same time, he's really hard to hit because he's really small, and really, really fast too, and falls really quickly too. So it's actually pretty hard to kill this character. He's really hard to get a handle on in neutral, and he has Thunder Jolt also, which helps him get in because he does have limited range. But the thing is, he has the speed and the frame data to get in consistently. So that makes Pichu definitely top 5 in my opinion. And then we have Palutena. So Palutena, you've been seeing a lot of results, probably like one of the most played characters at top level. You see Nairo playing Palutena, you see DeBuzz playing Palutena, and there are definitely some others as well. And she's just a really strong character overall, kind of, different from Inkling, but she just has really good tools. She has nairs that combo just a ton. Then she can go off stage and kill you or edge guard you with a nair. She has a pretty decent recovery in warp, and she has an upper, which is good for juggling and kills really early. And just a really solid overall character because she has good frame data now. Her movement is really quick. She has good airspeed too, I believe. And she also still has the invincible back air and dash attack because of the shield. So that's really good stuff for Palutena. Not to mention Explosive Flame, which is an incredibly good, I guess, projectile. It's kind of hard to, say what it is, projectile or not. That coupled with Auto Reticle, which is actually kind of good now. But Explosive Flame really lets her sort of camp you out and then limit your options in neutral or in disadvantage. So yeah, she's really solid. All right, so next we're moving out of the top 5, although I do consider this character top 5 in my personal opinion. We have Peach and Daisy, who, as far as I've heard from the Peach mains, they're exactly the same character. You can let me know if in the comments if I'm wrong about that, but pretty sure Peach and Daisy exactly the same, and anything you hear to the contrary is false. But these characters are insane. So Peach and Daisy, well, Daisy wasn't in Smash 4, but Peach in Smash 4 was already really solid, but just a character that took a lot of work to play effectively. And although I still feel that's still true in this game, the character is so much more rewarding to the people who just know how to do bread and butter kind of Peach things, like understand how to float properly. Her aerials have no lag practically. She can swing and move all around in the air and just whiff. She has like some of the most safe on whiff move sets, just because she can do like retreating back air. Even forward air doesn't have that much landing lag, despite it being like a more committal slow move. Not to mention kill power. Nair, back air, forward air all kill like really early, and she can just go out and edge guard you with them. She has a recovery that's difficult to contest. She has a strong projectile in turn up. Also in this game, unless there's just a lot of lucky Peach players out there, I can swear that they increased the chance of getting, whether it be Dot Eyes or Stitch Face or even Bob-omb. Like, I played with a friend of mine who mains Peach and Daisy yesterday, and he just was kept on pulling these things, which also really helps her because those things can put on a ton of damage or kill. Not to mention damage, Peach has some crazy combos in this game. To be honest with you, I don't know exactly what the combos are. It's like down tilt, nair, and then grab, and then she also has like grab follow-ups at like almost every percent, at least against fast fallers. A kill throw and back throw. This character is just really, really solid. So definitely top tier in my opinion, and in the opinions of many others. All right, next we have Greninja. Greninja is a character who, before seeing recent performance from Venia playing this character, I don't know if I would have put him so high. Not necessarily thinking that he was bad, but just because I hadn't seen, stuff. Venia did win a very stacked Xeno, which is a local here in New York City, with Greninja, in beating players such as Light. Now, I wouldn't rush to say that the character's like top 5 or anything like this like too soon, but the character definitely seems really solid. Very similar to Fox in terms of a character that just is like constant pressure, gets in really well, juggles you really well, and makes you really scared of just whatever option is coming and whatever kill confirm is coming. The character does have kill confirms in, I believe, down tilt, up smash still works, and I think a lot of the Smash 4 confirms still work, but the frame data is better, or at least like the cooldown is better on a lot of things, especially like landing aerials, so he can actually work better. He's still very quick, still very low character, has insane movement that's hard to hit and hard to kill. Recovery that can be mixed up and can also gimp you if you're off stage and he, uses the water to do so. And a character that has better juggling ability due to the nerfed air dodging. So Greninja's very solid. I would like to see more overall results. I'm not necessarily a fan of rating a character high because of one result, but at this early time, we don't have that many results, so I am going to be doing that for a few characters, as you'll see soon. All right, next we have Marth and Lucina. These characters, I'm actually not sure if they're top tier. They may be high tier, but either way, they're very strong characters. Very simple moveset that's very effective. I think Lucina is better, but I still think that Marth in the right hands can be really solid, as we saw Leo manage to be really solid with Marth in Smash 4, and I actually think Lucina was the better of the two in Smash 4 as well. They have really fast movement and really good dash dance, and now their immense range on their aerials is much safer because the reduced landing lag. They don't have necessarily the greatest combos, but they can also chase you off stage, and they're some of the best edge guarders in the game because they have so much range and they're a little floaty, so they can kind of just drift off stage, wait for you to choose your recovery option, and get that edge guard. And even though their recovery is still a bit exploitable horizontally, they still have a really strong vertical recovery. And if I'm not mistaken, it still has the intangibility. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, definitely a really strong character. Next up, we have Olimar. So we've definitely seen DeBuzz doing really good things with this character lately. And he just racks up so much damage. He has buffs from Smash 4. He has immense range. I don't know too much of the specifics of like what Olimar does because I don't really enjoy watching the character too much. He's also a kind of a misleading character to study, but the Pikmin do a ton of damage. He has a kill throw and various other setups. He has a strong neutral, I think, and yeah, really strong character. You can see he has the results to prove it, and he's capable of performing in some difficult matchups as well. Next up, we have Wario. So I know what you guys are thinking. Just because Tweak did really well with Wario doesn't mean that the character is good, but if you guys are actually paying attention to like how the character performs and everything, it still takes a good character to get those kind of results, even when a really strong player is using them. Although a really strong player is capable of bringing more out of a character who isn't necessarily the best, to win a really stacked tournament like Let's Make Moves, you definitely have to be playing a strong character. Now, not to say that he played this character for the entire tournament, but definitely at some really top-level gameplay, we did see Wario coming out, and the character is just really strong. He still is very similar to his Smash 4 gameplay, but his landing lag is significantly reduced. He has more combos. He can still confirm into Waft. His recovery is slightly nerfed because of Bike taking longer to respawn, but any good player is going to know, to not have Bike out at a time like that, so they can still use it to recover. And yeah, the character is just really solid. He's really strong at pressuring, has a lot of kill setups, mostly because of Waft, but now he can actually kill you without that move as well. And he's just a character who can throw out a lot more moves. And you see with like a lot of characters that were buffed from Smash 4 is all it takes is like a little bit of like reduction of lag or especially landing lag, and you can make a character like Palutena, for example, go from a low or mid tier to like a top tier even as they transfer over to the games. So yeah. All right, next up we have Yoshi. So this one's kind of tough to say without results, but I also do consider the opinions of multiple top players if they all agree on something. It doesn't have to be true, but usually they're right about that kind of thing. And Yoshi definitely seems really strong in this game. He's still extremely mobile in the air. He has increased kill power because now his back air actually kills. And like one of Yoshi's biggest struggles in Smash 4 is that if you were not above him, so for up air, he would really have trouble killing you off of an aerial. Like he would have to kill you with like a nair at like 160 or something near the ledge. And he can still do that in this game, but now he can also kill you with back air. He can just throw attacks around all the time. The double jump armor that he has is really useful considering the nerf to air dodge, so he's harder to juggle than a lot of characters simply because of that. Egg is now buffed because egg in neutral, you can throw it, and if the character like dodges it in the air or whatever, it still bounces on the ground, so it can still hit you. And the character is just very explosive, very fast, very mobile, very dangerous. All right, now to wrap up the top tiers, I have a character here which might not be top tier. He might be high tier, but I love playing this character, and I want to believe that he's top tier. He has good results with T doing very well at, I believe it was Midwest Mayhem, excuse me. He did not win, but he definitely took it very far. I believe he beat Fatality. He either beat Fatality or took him to Game 5 and almost beat him and almost won the tournament. The character is just really, really fast. He has amazing projectiles. Arrow is a very, very lagless projectile. You do short hop arrow, you can land and do anything immediately. It pretty much auto cancels. All of his projectiles combo into both each other and a variety of other things. So you can do things like boomerang, arrow, fair, or arrow, bomb, fair. Usually the choice is fair because that is going to be one of your best kill aerials, but you can also do down air to kill. You could say that the character struggles with killing, but honestly, he has so many confirms, and he does have strong moves. Forward smash is very strong, and he can still combo into things, like you could do like falling forward air 1 into forward tilt, which is a kill confirm. And just a really strong character who has a really, really good camping game and also amazing confirms. And like I said, very mobile, strong recovery, lots of mix-ups to this character, lots of ways to cover yourself with like returning boomerang and stuff like that. I say he might be a high tier because he does still struggle to kill despite having plenty of options to do that. And he is a character that can lose to shield a lot, and he does die kind of early also. He can be gimped because, I mean, his recovery is very strong, but he can still be knocked out too far without his jump, and then he can die. But I'm choosing to put him a top tier mostly because I think he has amazing potential and already really solid capabilities in the current meta, and there are results for him. But he's one of those characters who I think teeters between top tier and high tier. I also think Snake is one of those characters, but that is for the next video. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned if you want to check out the rest of the tier list. I'll be uploading all of the parts of it right here. And again, if you're the type who prefers the shorter tech videos, I got plenty of things planned. I have like a huge list of videos that are be coming out. Including a pretty cool new series of videos that's going to be about tech mostly, but also to share some interesting insight on things in the game that you may not have known about. But yeah, guys, once again, thanks for watching, and have yourselves a good one. Bye-bye.